different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Up next, it's our main event between the visiting team and the Washington Commanders. On one sideline, we've got to look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. His guys determined not to let this week be a repeat of last, which ended in a tie. On the opposing sideline, head coach of the Commanders, Dan Quinn. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kicker Matt Gay ready to get this started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And here we go on EA Sports. Return starts at the 9. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second half of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness if you have.
Raider first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Works the sideline inside the 35. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Here's a design run. And he gives himself up after a short gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
Second and 6 at the Commanders' 12-yard line.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurry in a place like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. Shoots away from one. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Now Daniels off the play action. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38. It's second and 10.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. He's going to run for it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Their opening drive continues. First and 10 now from the 39.
The 39-yard line.
Daniels from the pistol. He'll step up, and there he goes. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Brown on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. That's the end of one here. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Play fake here, Daniels. To the left and hauled in by Likely. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
It's now second and 6 at the 20.
And they send them back in motion right. They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
To the air again, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Daniels is going to throw again. It's caught by McLaurin. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
25 yards on the play. That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Tebow Samuel, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, but if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Dylan Laube on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Smith to the air now. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers and they're the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
On the move, past the 40. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now Smith taking off with it. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And the Commanders pick this one up. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
The Commanders are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him an out to pick up the first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Second and 4.
Daniels back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To throw, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they get this down to the 28. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Daniels. He goes right back to Samuel. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Again, Daniels to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels. Quick slant to Samuel. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Daniels now. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Jake Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Laube with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. On his own read, handoff to Mostert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. It's Mostert on second down. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down. Going right back to Mostert. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. We've got the medical staff headed out after the play, and we see we do have somebody injured out there. Oh, it's the running back, Raheem Mostert. First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Flushed out now to his left. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Ricky Luvu there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and
they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. Smith will go on fourth down. A desperate heave here for 6. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's Khalil Shakir. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Bills are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Well done here. It's a touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Calvin Ridley. He'll take this one in, one of 2 touchdowns for him in the first half. This one is now at halftime with the Titans lead by a field goal at halftime. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have a lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Robinson running his own read. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Putting a receiver in motion. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Daniel's going to keep it. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Raiders back out on offense as we see Raheem Mostert again. And their boldness, well, we've seen it pay off in the past, Brock, just not on their last drive. They got turned away on 4th down.
Yeah, and I think the play caller, honestly, Kate, takes more responsibility than anybody. It really feels like, and you've planned for wins on 4th down, they couldn't execute it last time out.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. Throw wheeled in by there. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Shotgun snap to Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throw right side, finds Bench. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running from the pistol here with Jency. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On the sneak, it's Smith. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They give left side to Jency. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. So in read, they'll give it to Jency. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
The 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 7.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Second down now. They need 7. Looking to throw, Smith. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Raiders now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 21, Raiders 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Roundy with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has him down now 7.
Oh.
Got to find the end zone here. Smith on first down. Complete, it's Myers. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set and down. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now Smith. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Smith to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Smith back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
It's third down and 14.
Looking to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Play action now with Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Daniels gonna keep it. Oh, he lost the football! And the Raiders get to it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And his return will reach the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders now trail by just a point in the fourth. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands, well, we're going to be denied.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. On their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin are ready for another look on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. On first down, here's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders don't want to see this one go to overtime. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Daniels. Now he takes it. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. All set now, first and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Commanders first down.
Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up second and 16.
He'll look to throw it.
35-yard line.
It's Robinson on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Back to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
An option give to Robinson. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13. Daniels gonna keep it. He's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
He was brought down by Eric Stokes. That's a gain of 5.
Looking to throw it. Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. Gets a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win the ball game.
You can almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question. They leave too much time on the clock. Stay tuned.
Okay, to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 28, Raiders 21.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Laube with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, colleague Charles Davis has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes. It can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Short pass brought in. This is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Setting up to pass. Looking right, and he finds him. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Throwing now. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw away.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How we're going to attack the coverage on 3rd down. We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. This one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. He's only one. Daniels will keep it. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
He always rises to the level. Deadline is exactly the same. But before she can finish, Salami cut it off. Customer set up. The volcano might be a ball winning attempt. He's now splitting the shots and it's bloody block. Salami thinks her attention to do again. How many more failed attempts until you realize you were just not champion of the series? She reminds them that out of everyone, only she is sole within this type of time. And while others calculate she plans to walk out the door, I'm a stand-up. Just when attention is just boiling point. In this case, I watched NFC women's champion, Stacey Green, flanked by Fountain and Amy. Stacey raises the title and says she cannot wait to see who the lucky loser will be at 3 years. Now that the championship is in other ways, order's been restored. When the champ starts verbally tearing them apart, one by one, soul, soul, broken heart, bum, and think of taking it. Kindle, the flavor of the month, surrounding yourself with feeling no one. Look at that. Go ahead. Look at this. Kalani. You can be confident for someone who just lost the title. Kalani fires right back. And she would still be champion if not for this music. And that's when chaos is below. Kalani's grace starts swinging. No redemption. People started forward. so joint to play. Every contender collides with big scrambles and the division played itself. This isn't just a match itself. This is a war to decide the future of NXT. If NXT's women's division wasn't intended for it, it's officially reached a whole new level. Walks up. A deadline of the number one contender. The rumors